Hey guys, it's me Stace. Welcome back to another Friday PIP, which is our Pinterest inspired project. Today we're making this really pretty card. I'm going to call it maybe like a 5 square card, but there's the outside there and then we have the inside. Alright, so to get started you will need a piece of cardstock. This piece measures 4 1/4 by 11. You want to score that at 5 1/2. The card will open up like that. Same color cardstock. You will need 5 pieces. These all measure 1 7/8 by 1 3/8. You're going to need 2 pieces of white. These both measure 4 by 5 1/4. One is for the inside, one is for the outside. As you can see on this one, and hopefully you can see it, I did emboss that one. So I embossed this one here, and I just used the Stampin' Up! Wood grain embossing folder to do that. Then you'll need 5 other pieces. These all measure 1 3/4 by 1 1/4. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is adhere our wood grain piece to our card base. And I'm just using Art Glitter Glue. I get this off Amazon. It'll be linked below. Alright, we're going to put that piece on top. So if you don't have this particular embossing folder, you can use any one you like. I'm just sharing with you guys the method. Okay? Alright, so we have that. Now, for our stamp set, I'm using one of Mamie Made Us. This is called Jump for Joy. If you are a frog lover, you will absolutely love this stamp set. It is really, really cute. Alright, so I'm going to grab my Shaded Spruce ink, which is the same color as my cardstock. And I'm going to grab my white pieces and my frogs. So we have, there's 3 frogs. There's 3 large frogs and a little frog. I'm going to use 2 of the larger frogs. So I'm going to ink him up and stamp him down. I need to bring it kind of toward me so I can see it. So there's a 1. And I'm going to stamp the same one again. Oh, I got an ink smudge on that one. Flip it over and do this side. Alright. Let me grab the other frog. He's my favorite. The one jumping in the air. Let me ink him up really well there. And stamp him down. Okay, he is done. And then we're going to grab this one as well. So he is done. And then the other one, we're going to do our greeting on there. And it just says, Jump for Joy. Alright, and we're just going to kind of angle that so it fits on there. Perfect. Alright, we're done with the ink. Actually, you know, I'm not going to go and do the inside of our card. So this piece is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and grab these little, I don't know what they're called, these little green things. I'm going to stamp that in the lower right hand corner just to give the inside some interest. Alright, now we're done with the ink. Alright, now I'm going to take my pieces and adhere them to the green pieces. And if you don't like working in the 1/8 measurements, you can certainly make these be, what were they, 1 7/8 by 1 3/8. You can make them be 2 by 1 1/2. Your squares would just be closer together. I followed the measurements that were on the pin. And I always have, whenever I do a Pinterest inspired project, I always give credit where it is due on my blog. So you can always see the original pin there. Oftentimes they actually even have a video you can also see, so you can see the original video as well. Alright, let's get that one there. These frogs are really cute. I think Mamie has to come out with a monkey stamp set, right? What do you think? Then we need to make a vote on that. Make a monkey stamp set for Stace. Alrighty, and then lastly we have our greeting one. I've been stamping and making cards all day. Alright, so I have ink all over my fingers. Alright, bring our card base, our card front back over. Now I'm going to put my frogs down. And I'm just going to eyeball it with my white in the left hand side and the top to make sure I'm kind of even spaced. Then take my palm of my hand and just kind of swish it down there. I'm afraid to do it with my hands because I have ink everywhere. Alright, then take the opposite frog of that same idea. I'm going to eyeball it. And take the palm of my hand to give it a little rub. I think I'm a little bit crooked on that one there. That's okay. Alright, and then take the other opposite frog. So I have the same frogs. I have two frogs. These two are the same and these two are the same. So I'm going to flip this one over this way so I can see it a little better. Alright, and just eyeball it left and right, top to bottom. Oh, he's going the wrong way. Good thing I checked. My thing is, it's a frog. It can really go anyway, right? Alright. Give that little rub. Alright, now I gotta bring the other guy down. Yeah, he is even. Or he is not even. I must have slipped with the paper there. And you do want to use a good amount of glue whenever you are gluing something to the embossed images or the embossed cardstock. Alright, I'm going to flip it over and grab some foam squares. I got over here. I'm just going to use 2 on the back of this. I think that's more than enough. Give them a squish, take the backing off. And we're going to plop him right in the middle. Just like that. Okay, so there's the outside of the card. Let's go ahead and put our inside piece on. That's going to go on the inside here. Oop. See what I did there? Okay, there we go. Alright, so what do you think? I'll show you this card because this one's not crooked. But there's the card there. Isn't that a pretty card? I do like the embossing. I haven't used embossing folders in a really long time, so when I do use them, I'm always impressed. Like, wow, they really do make the card pop. I definitely think it works for this one because it is the wood grain with the frogs. But there you have it, a super easy Pinterest-inspired project. Any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.